I'm happy that the ANC is standing up to the Democratic Alliance, the Devil Alliance.
Growing tensions ahead of South Africa's cabinet announcement. The death toll rises in Kenya after unprecedented protests against crippling taxes. 18 years in mental care for the South African woman who smothered her 3 children to death. And celebrating the power of Amapiano here and abroad. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
And still, we wait for President Cyril Ramaphosa's new cabinet. The long delay has prompted some parties to hurl insults ahead of the announcement. The Patriotic Alliance has blamed the DA. Earlier this week, it emerged negotiations hit a deadlock after the Democratic Alliance demanded 12 cabinet posts. While the ANC has labelled the DA's demands as unreasonable, it is understood the parties are yet to reach an agreement.
I'm happy that the ANC is standing up to the Democratic Alliance, the Devil Alliance. I'm happy they're standing up to them. Their devilish attitude and character and DNA has been revealed for everyone to see. Helen Zille wants the keys to the Tuli house. South Africans are becoming aware that the DA wants too much.
Delays in Gauteng too. Political parties are yet to finalise negotiations on the composition of Premier Panyaza Lesufi's cabinet. Lesufi had previously given parties until today to reach an agreement. You cannot kill us. The chants of some protesters in Kenya as the death toll from nationwide demonstrations climbed to 13. Mostly peaceful rallies aimed at tax increases sharply escalated on Tuesday, and police opened fire on demonstrators who stormed Parliament. The President, William Ruto, deployed the military to restore calm, but demonstrators vowed to hit the streets again on Thursday as they call for the bill to be scrapped. The cash-strapped government says the increases are needed to service the country's massive debt of some $78 billion. That's equal to roughly 70% of Kenya's GDP.
The Economic Freedom Fighters strongly condemns these brutal actions of the Kenyan police under the orders of President William Ruto that has resulted in the tragic death of 5 protesters and countless others that have been injured as they are protesting against the finance bill of 2024. The use of live ammunition on unarmed citizens is utterly unacceptable, and it is a blatant violation of human rights. This 2024 finance bill, it aims to extort over 2.7 billion in taxes from an already overtaxed and struggling Kenyans.
Graft-accused former Steinhoff CFO Andries Ben Lagrange has been granted bail of 150,000 rand. Lagrange made his first appearance in the Specialised Commercial Crimes Court in Pretoria today in connection with the infamous Steinhoff scandal. He joins former company secretary and head of legal Stefan Grobler, who was arrested in March. Former CEO Marcus Jooste evaded arrest after he died by suicide a day before he was meant to hand himself over to police. A South African mother who killed her 3 children in New Zealand has been sentenced to 18 years in mental care. Lauren Dickerson was found guilty by a jury of murdering her 2-year-old twin daughters and their 6-year-old sister in 2021. The jury rejected her defences of insanity and infanticide. Justice Cameron Manda says Dickerson could be moved to prison at a later stage.
There will be an order pursuant to Section 34(1)(a)(1) of the Criminal Procedure Mentally Impaired Persons Act that you be detained in a hospital as a special patient under the Mental Health Compulsory Assessment and Treatment Act. It will be for the relevant medical authorities to determine when you may be fit to be transferred to prison.
The Electoral Commission says the Umkhonto weSizwe party has failed to comply with rules that govern the challenging of election results. The IEC believes the Electoral Court should dismiss the MK's party application challenging the 2024 general election results. The Commission has labelled the MK party's application as incompetent and called on the Electoral Court to dismiss it with costs. Something you don't often hear in South Africa, politicians cutting costs. The newly appointed KwaZulu-Natal Finance MEC has ordered the closure of the department's Durban offices to cut costs. Francois Rogers says having an office in Durban while there's another one in the capital city, Pietermaritzburg, is a waste of government funds.
You know, ultimately we're saving over 5 million rand over 5 years. And I think this is what all departments are going to have to start doing, is reprioritizing their budgets.
Rogers added that government should spare money for improving service delivery and focus on ending inequality. Wrapping up with news of the incredible impact of South Africa's Amapiano music. Spotify announced 1.4 billion streams on the platform just last year, an explosion of more than 5,000% since 2018, with the majority being played off the continent. Tyler is likely to be one of the most well-known Amapiano stars after winning a Grammy earlier this year for her song Water. And we leave you with that. See you for more again tomorrow.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.